Hey everyone, Gun Neto here, and today we are playing Fire Red Nuzlocke. This is my first recorded attempt from the livestream, so let's recap and let's see if we succeeded or not. If you are not familiar with the rules, basically you play Fire Red or whatever else main game series Pokemon you like, but whenever a Pokemon faints, it actually dies in this universe and needs to sit either on PC forever or released. Also, you can catch only the first Pokemon you encounter from each area you visit, route, cave, sea-wise, whatever. With that said, the journey is starting! We pick Charmander, name it Pikachu because, yeah, reasons. You need to nickname every Pokemon you catch as well, since Nuzlocke is all about bonding with your Pokemon, and who doesn't need a Pikapi in their adventures? Gary Blue Oak was no sweat, and we took off. We acquired the Oaks parcel, delivered it, and now we are off to catch some Pokemon. First one on the list, PG, as known as Ian. Since we picked Charmander, we had to make our lives easier, so we just farmed till our Charmander evolves, and now things are much easier for Brock. Boulder Badge is ours! Yeah, with Charmeleon there is no reason for Brock to stall us anymore, so Geodude and Onix fall down very easy. I forgot to mention that we caught Pat the Rat after Viridian Forest. The trainers before the cave were a nice farm for Charmeleon, and we acquired the Magikarp from the Poké Center dude. I swear everyone that I believe that this man over there is just a fisherman who just wanted to sell us something that we can eat in the cave. Just me? I don't think so, because at some point of the anime, us and Brock were just thinking about eating a Magikarp, so that exists in the Pokemon world. Just think about it. Mind blown? Not yet. Anyways, we battled our way through the cave by ignoring almost every encounter. Got a Zubat, nicknamed it Amanda, and we learned Mega Punch from the Karate dude before Cerulean. Next up, we caught a Nekans, and not Jessie seemed like an appropriate nickname. Now it's time for a rival. I didn't have a solid team to encounter him yet, so I had to rely on my Pikachu to do the charm. Pidgeotto did the Sand Attack, so eventually I had to sacrifice something to let Charmeleon use Mega Kick much more effectively. If you are not familiar with Mega Kick, it hits hard but doesn't have quite the accuracy you need for some critical situations. For a moment I thought Squirtle was just gonna erase my run, but eventually it fell and we won our rival in our first hard battle. Next up I battled some trainers, said no to join Team Rocket even though that would be fun, battled some more trainers, we saved Bill, got some new friends, a lot of stuff happening, and headed over to SSN since we couldn't face Misty yet. We were so underleveled and we had Charmeleon as our big boy, nothing else at the back, so we had to do another plan for the moment, and SSN seemed like the best situation to be in at that exact moment. Our rival was there again, but this time our battle was one to remember. Pidgeotto was easily fainted down, and our only answer to Wartortle was the new addition to our team, Oddies. After a long fight we took it out, but still the Raticate remained. This is the moment where we faint down the Raticate. Oh my, do you know the theories? Because I do. Here is where you, me, as a player, destroy the Raticate at a point that it faints, and that's why you see your rival up next on the cemetery. So yeah, this is the theory, because every single Pokemon that Gary has absolutely survives till the end, but not Raticate. Not Raticate. We're not gonna see Raticate again. Okay, let's finish it off with a Mega Kick if it lands. Not gonna be that case though. No! Come on! Okay. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Let's go now with our veg over here. So, Charmeleon is off. Charm is dead, but not the run. Oddies evolves to Gloom, caught a Voltorb, and alongside Diglett, we were ready to face Misty and Surge. Gloom easily finished off Misty, but Ian was sacrificed in the process. Another loss, but honestly, I can live without Ian. That was not a huge loss. I knew that I had to accept Team Rocket's invitation back then. Anyways, Misty's down, Surge is next. First trainer in the Vermilion Gym, and I did that.
You know what? We must use Amanda this time. Yeah. We got slammed by a critical hit.
Diglett was supposed to carry the run, but that never happened. Rest in peace, buddy, we will remember you. Despite all that, Gloom took a stand for its beloved sibling and swept Lieutenant to acquire the Thunder Badge. We headed over to Celadon, bought a Leaf Stone to evolve our best Pokemon to Vileplume, and our journey was reborn. Celadon Team Rocket took some time, but we eventually beat Giovanni and Erica with our weird shroom tactic. Next was Lavender. Okay, we saved Grandpa, but the most important thing here is that we took revenge on our rival. I know that you are here 24 for the Eradicate I killed, but I am also here for more than a fallen friend. To be honest, the fight was done before I even set foot on Celadon, but it would be confusing, so we're gonna show it right now. It was an easy sweep by Veggie the Veggie, so we moved even deeper into the tower. Got a Ghastly, Grabs gave us the flute, and we were ready to step up our game by catching a Snorlax. From now on, things were much easier since Body Slam is outstanding, farmed a lot, and even beat Koga. Vileplume and Snorlax were the perfect couple to beat the game, but we still have a long way till then. In the Safari, we didn't have any notable encounters, but we retrieved Surf, found the golden teeth that I gave to the old man outside of the Safari, and we took Strength as an exchange. Like before, I forgot to mention again that we caught a Venonat before Koga and named it Yoshi. I went then to Saffron, challenged the old fighting gym, and took Hitmonchan, or Esteban as I like to call it, because Esteban is the huge subscriber of this channel with me. Here are the most important battles of the entire Silph Co part. Tell me if you noticed something interesting. Did you see it? If not, here is the replay.
Another one? Come on, just stop it. Okay, coughing again. Let's go acid. No! What? Oh my goodness. We got destroyed.
Another huge loss for the team, but the run was far from over. I decided to keep grinding to try and find a new way to finish off the run because those sacrifices cannot be for nothing. We still had Snorlax, we just needed a number 2. Lapras was given to us after the rival battle. However, we lost another crucial member of our party, Pat the Rat, rest in peace Bud, who really served this team well. Time to return to Celadon, surf in weird waters, and find the last piece of the puzzle, Psyduck. With everything good, basically dead, I had a level 50 Snorlax and nothing else. I tried to XP up Ghastly by teaching it Psychic, but I quickly found out that I made a huge mistake. Ghastly died while I was trying to XP it up, and Psychic alongside Ghastly were rest in peace as well. I don't know if Ghastly is already rest in peace, but anyways, after a long run, Psyduck finally evolved and then got some more XP to keep up, teached it a few new moves, and we sailed over to Seafoam Islands, which was fun with a lot of trainers to fight, but it was worth it in the end since we took a bunch of XP and Golduck reached about level 45. Accidentally I found Articuno and of course we couldn't catch it, so we just beat it. Blaine's Island was our next stop. Simply surfing on the entire gym, Golduck was able to sweep and get even more XP. I decided not to skip any of the junior trainers here as Golduck would become more powerful. My team is starting to take shape with Golduck arriving, overshadowing Snorlax. I've never used Golduck in the past in any of the main game series that I have rerun, and that's one of the few reasons that I enjoy challenges like this. You never know what hidden gems you're gonna encounter and you're gonna explore in your journey. Oh yes, before Blaine we caught Growlithe in the Pokemon Mansion, Tentacool below Koga's gym, in the water of course, Spearow after Celadon and before Cycling Road, and Raticate in the Cycling Road. After the Fire Badge, the 1, 2, 3 island arc from Bill saving Lostel had to happen, and hopefully we made a new friend along the way, and that is Hypno. I tried to reach Viridian's gym afterwards, but I was so confused since I couldn't enter. Yeah, I forgot all about Sabrina. Rushed back, beat her down, and now the final badge. No biggie on this one. Same as Blaine, Golduck mainly served on everything, and we completed our badge collection. Giovanni finally learned his lesson. Just be more diverse. Can you do it? Ground types? Ground? You're just a better version of Brock, and that's not a compliment. Anyway, after that we had the rival battle, which I'm just going to skip here since we swept it and can't wait for the Elite Four. If you enjoy videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel so that you won't miss any of the upcoming content. And if you stayed in this video till now, I guess you enjoy those videos, so why not subscribe? It's free and it really helps my channel grow. Victory Road was the last obstacle of our goal. Lots of strong trainers, but I was super careful and in the end it was all worth it. I caught Onix in the entrance, leveled up Snorlax and Golduck up to level 70, which took a lot by the way, while having Lapras, Pharaoh and Raticate at the back under-leveled. Now we are ready to take on the ultimate test, the final showdown, the Elite Four. Lorelei is the first one, perhaps the toughest one for my ace Golduck. So I led with Snorlax, which took down the entire team with Brick Break and Body Slam, and after the final full restore, Jinx also fell as a victim to Snorlax's charm since they wanted to attract me. Bruno is the second elite member, and while I thought this was gonna end with me using Calm Minds and then sweep with Golduck, Bruno's Onix used a Roar. That reset my stats, I got frustrated, but anyways I returned, used one more Calm Mind and finished off the entire team with my blue Psychic Duck. For Agatha, I knew that her first Gengar is a troublemaker, so I led with Lapras. Lapras has access to Safeguard and I just wanted to avoid confusion. I know that this troublemaker Gengar likes to spam double teams and confuse Rays, so I just wanted to avoid that and Safeguard seemed like the best option. After that, Golduck came into the battle, sweeping Agatha's team, and now off we go to Lance. I led with Lapras again, this time to set Hail. That was not a needed move after all since we get outsped and Lapras dies, the first casualty of this Elite Four run. Lance is super happy that he's getting the advantage in the first fight. Golduck though is so enraged right now. Lapras was her buddy, the other water type Pokemon of the team is now dead. The one that protected her from Gengar, and now what? Now Golduck wants her revenge. Lance is unfortunately on Golduck's path and down he goes. The dragons stand no chance against the duck. Hype emerges victorious. Golduck is ready for the champion. I lead this time with Onyx since Pidgeot stands no chance and has only flying moves. 24 swaps out and brings Rhydon only to get paralyzed by Dragon Breath. Golduck comes in to finish off the job and then retreats since Exeggutor is coming in. Snorlax defeats Exeggutor and with a little bit of effort defeats Alakazam as well. Pidgeot returns and after a long fight with Onyx, I decide to retreat to Golduck, set a couple of Calm Minds and finish off the remaining Pokemon. That's it. That's the run. We did it. Blastoise is down. A lot of casualties, but at least that was fun. Be sure to like and subscribe if you are still here and I will see you all into the next one. Take care everyone!